Hello, this is Jane Goodall. And first of all, I want to say how really sad I am that I can't be with you in person today to join in the honoring of one of my true heroes, Professor Muhammad Yunus, and to congratulate him on his role as chief advisor of the interim government of Bangladesh. But I do so appreciate being invited to say a few words to the attendees and organizers of this special 15th anniversary of Social Business Day. And I hope you can feel I'm truly with you in spirit. The work of the Yunus Center and the Grameen family in social business is truly important today as we struggle through dark times politically, socially, and environmentally. It was 30 years ago when I realized that local communities in Africa, in and around the forest habitat of the chimpanzees I was studying, were destroying their environment in their desperate struggle to survive, to make money from charcoal or timber, or clear more land to grow more food. And that's when it hit me. If we can't help these people to find ways of making a living without destroying their environment, we can't save chimps, forests, or anything else. And it was then, in 1994, that we, the Jane Goodall Institute, began our holistic, community-led conservation program, Takari. And this coincided with Professor Yunus inviting me to Bangladesh and introducing me to some of the very first recipients of small loans from the Grameen Bank. I realized at once that this was something that would be super important for the African communities we were working with, as of course turned out to be the case. Takari empowers local people to take out small loans to start their own small, environmentally sustainable businesses. And it now operates in villages throughout much of chimpanzee range in Tanzania and in 6 other African countries where we study chimpanzees. Gradually, the importance of poverty alleviation is spreading through the conservation community, though it's taken some time. The other important aspect of JGI's work is the education and empowerment of youth. I began our humanitarian and environmental program, Roots and Shoots, for young people of all ages 30 years ago. That was when I found that in many countries around the world where I was traveling and lecturing, I found so many young people were losing hope. They were angry, depressed, or apathetic because they told me we'd harmed their future and there was nothing they could do about it. That we've harmed their future is tragically true. In fact, we've been stealing their future since the Industrial Revolution. But I could not agree that there was no action they could take. The main message of Roots and Shoots is that every one of us makes some impact on the planet every single day. And most of us can choose what sort of impact we make. Every group of Roots and Shoots works on projects to make the world better for people, animals, and the environment. This movement is now in 75 countries and growing fast. By taking action for change and knowing they are not alone, young people are finding hope, and through their projects, they are changing the world. They are my greatest reason for hope. There is also the resilience of nature. Give it a chance and perhaps some help, and it will return to places we've totally destroyed. Animals on the brink of extinction can be given another chance. And then there are our extraordinary problem-solving brains. Founding the Grameen Bank, providing farmers with cell phones is a great example. And then finally, there is the indomitable human spirit, the people, the people who tackle what seems impossible, refuse to give up, and so often succeed. So, my message to all of you, please continue to develop in your businesses ethical, planet positive economic solutions to the problems we all face today. Let's work together for a more sustainable and compassionate world for the sake of our children and the future of life on Earth. Thank you.